So today we've got a used vehicle. This is a Dethleffs Advantage. It's a semi-integrated model, so it's a T5871. This was first registered in August 2014. It's got 60,337 kilometers on the clock, 131 horsepower, diesel, 232 millimeters in width, 636 in length, 287 in height. And for some reason, Dethleffs do their vans 1 kilo below 3.5 tons. It comes with all of this equipment, and if you're interested, you're gonna have to freeze the thing here. This is the person there to contact. All right, so 45,000 euros. It's 44,900, but by the time you put a full tank of fuel in, that'll take it up to 45 on a Fiat Ducato 6-speed basis. This was one of the first years where they first started, I think, having openable panoramic roofs, as I recall. Maybe they existed before, but not in such a big way. So in my history of my RV knowledge, that is when that started coming in. Now, one thing, however, do not see very much of, and this is something you see in older Dethleffs vans, is this Gourmet Center sort of thing. This kitchen as a kitchen's a Gourmet Center. They still call it a Gourmet Center, but they don't have this furniture really any longer. So this is something which is, I would say, it's not so much the last decade, it's like the first decade of the 20th century. I have not seen this in any other vehicle this young before, and particularly with this glass down here. It looks as though there's one part which is missing, which is broken. That is not the case. It is meant to be like this. So you can see it has been used. That clearly has been, but they've got it cleaned up quite well. In any case, this van here is being sold as a used vehicle. This glass, personally, I find that it's going over the top, and I can see that it could end up with things getting smashed. Another thing I personally don't like is ladders, and the reason is that I think you get to a certain age when you have to use the toilet in the middle of the night, you don't want to start clambering down ladders. I think probably what might be better when you're still in a slumber is to have some steps. So, well, I mean, can't rebuild the van now, of course, but for future reference, they could have had maybe these things here, some steps there, push the fridge up, and have another set of steps where this would be down the bottom. That's just my idea. Okay, television, of course, has to go somewhere, and so you may think, well, I'd rather have the television there than a set of steps. Obviously, if there were steps here, this would block your access to your wardrobe. So I'm apologising to you for that. I should be apologising to the camera. There's your book with all your stuff about how the vehicle works. And down here, there's your sock drawer, which I would have as a step. And of course, there'll be storage within the step as well. Anyway, so we can't rebuild it, of course, now. It's too late for that. And moving the fridge up would be quite a bit of work. One thing we've got in the shower here is we've got this thing here, which comes back as a false wall, should you want it. This thing comes down there, like that. Comes across, hides itself over the toilet. Of course, I'll have to push that out the way up there. And then you have your shower behind it. Okay, right, well, so it gives you the idea of how that works. I'm sure it does work. I think that's totally unwieldy. I would just have a shower in as that is like that. Of course, it would mean that there might be the toilet might get a bit wet, but and I'm always complaining about duck boards and bringing wet things into the rest of the van. But anyway, this thing here also benefits from an oven, as well as, of course, drawers down here. Comes with plugs. Table's quite big, and it's an L-shaped lounge. I look at the quality of this is really, it looks really nice still. And for me, this is a big thing. One thing I've got to point out though is, if you're it's really hot, then you do not leave. That's the blackout blind closed. It always needs to be open a little bit, just a little bit, so that because the heat will build up. And I have heard of people telling me of these things buckling under heat. So if you're in the southern Spain in the summer or something like that, then you want to bear that one in mind. Right, so back here the floor is relatively, I can't say it's entirely flat. It's not. I didn't hear that, but it's relatively flat, and so it's not such a major problem. Right. There's your step in and out. This door, which is one that Dethleffs uses, although now they've gone to using sort of wider doors. Let's see if this is open. I notice there's also a lock on the garage. Is this open? Oh, might be. Now, I think it is open. No, it's not. I don't want to force it. And there you've got a bit of something to hang your bicycles on. Four bikes. Okay, so 45,000. I'll show you around what else they've got here. And so if you're feeling a bit poorer, you could. Here's an address Sun Living, 38,490 from May 2013. And this 44,184. If I had the choice of this or the Dethleffs, I mean, it's not even worth showing you too much of it. Nothing to think about. I'd much prefer to have the Dethleffs van. So here's a Bursner, which is sort of in the similar family. So similar price as well. Harmony Line TD 590, nearly 20,000 on the clock, from September 2018. 6 meter long van, and so it's very similar. Now, how this distinguishes itself: this enormous lounge. You've got the bed is up there, and it'll drop down. I've got the electronics there to make the bed drop down. The keys in it. And it comes down. I won't press it all the way, but you see that comes down like that. And there you've got and you can get up to that via the ladder. Space under the bed. Oops, that was me forgetting how close the door is. Because we've got the rear washroom here. And wardrobe opening up only to the inside, and this one here door up inside and outside. So that's your garage as such. So there's no garage with it. You see, there's not a huge amount of space under. When this is down, you can't really put it any further down than that. But what I'll do now is I'll push it back up again. So for those of you who say you want to see how the bed comes down, now you've seen it come down. Here's one also within the same price range, but 140,000 on the clock, and so 45,000, 46,000, 6 meter long van. Hard decision. It's got this double floor, it's got a bed up there, it's got a single bed at the back. I mean, definitely, I don't know which one I would pick. If I'd go for the newer Bürstner, or would I have the Dethleffs, or would I have the one at the back? I don't know. Rather pushed on that one. So that's Dethleffs Advantage T. And so thanks for watching. Please do remember, contact the seller, not me, if you want to buy the thing, but you can put questions below, and I would hope that they would have the sense to respond to them from time to time, but don't expect them to be on the site every single day. Thanks for watching.